Hi, my name is Adolfo Neto. Last video I have shown you functions on Elixir School, and now let's see pipes. The pipe operator. The pipe operator, you see the symbol here. It's only this vertical pipe, and the greater than sign passes the result of an expression as the first parameter of another expression. So the introduction says that programming can get messy, so messy in fact that function calls can get so embedded that they become difficult to follow. Of course, this is a kind of scarecrow. If you don't know this great site, Your Logical Fallacy is, please visit this site. Thou shalt not commit logical fallacy, because this is exactly an example of a logical fallacy. This scarecrow, I believe this one. No, this one is no true Scotsman. Sorry, another beautiful logical fallacy, but it's here. Strawman. The fallacy is when you exaggerate. Oh, it takes a lot of time. Why? You misrepresented someone's argument to make it easier to attack by exaggerating, misrepresenting, or just completely fabricating someone's argument. Why do I say this is a straw man? Because people would normally, I believe, assign this to a variable, then assign the result to another variable. So instead, let me open a terminal here. Can I just open code, Visual Studio Code? Yes. Let me just wait until Visual Studio Code opens to explain my point. So instead of instead of writing this, people would normally do, I believe, something like that. X is equals to this, and then this is equal to Z, and you return full pair of Z. I believe it's more readable this way than that way, but okay, you got the idea. And the idea here is that instead of doing this, or even this, where you need some auxiliary variables, you can do this. You can call other function. The result of other function is passed as an argument to new function. You see, this is the part where I think it's not that natural to use pipe, because you see, new function is a function of arity 1, but here it appears that its arity is 0. Why? Because the first argument of new function is going to be the result of other function. So it's going, the result of this expression is going to go here, and the result of this is going to go here, and then here, and then here. So this is how you use the pipe. And in Elixir, I believe it's normal when you do something like this, right? You put this, and then this, and then this, and this. So let me just save this as an Elixir file. Let me just create an Elixir. An Elixir file is going to pipe.ex. Save. I have to add the package. Yes. What's the problem with this? Yes, maybe because this pipe file is going to let me open the file. Okay. Should I have to rename this file? I'm not sure. No, the Elixir ls is here. Ah, it's here. I don't see what's the problem. Maybe I really have to change the name of file. How can I rename here? Let me just do what I should have done before, and I'm going to go to the place where this file is on desktop, YouTube, Elixir. Of course, you can't see anything. F2. No, not ESX, but EX. Open with Visual Studio Code. It's not working. It should be working. Okay, let me just try something new. Open terminal and mix new test. If this does not work, I'll have to cancel this recording and code that. Ah, it worked here, so maybe it's a minor problem. Okay, so let's go back to my point. My point is that this is the normal way people use. Let me just then do what? Let me delete this. I'm going to open with text editor. Copy this, and then I'm going to close without saving. No, not create a new folder. Exclude it. Then I'm going to open a terminal, and then I'm going to create a new project called pipe. So sorry, it's very small here, but I typed mix new pipe. Then I do cd pipe, and then I call code. Okay, so I'm going to lib. There is this file pipe.ex. You see there is a pipe module with road. If I do pipe.road, if I do io. Let me close here. IO puts pipe road, and then I do IO puts. What's the problem here? The name file. No, it's not road, it's hello. If I do this and then I do mix run, it will run that code. It prints road. Okay, great. But I can do this. You see, here I have this function that I can pipe it to IO puts. It's the same thing. Let me just, so this and this are exactly the same thing. Usually when you have something as simple as that, you should not use pipe. It's too simple. But you see, the same result, word. But suppose I want to first do something like this. String.upcase. I don't know if this is going to work because hello is not Yes, hello returns an atom. I'm going to change this so that hello returns. No, maybe this is the opportunity for me to do something else. I can do first this add atom to string. So I'm going to pipe hello returns world. I send it to atom to string to convert it to a string. Then to string uppercase to convert the first letter to uppercase. And then I'm going to show the result. Mix run. It's taking a long. No, yes, uppercase converts all the letters to uppercase. So this is a good example of a pipe. If I call here format, or if I call mix format here, it's going to format the code. Elixir comes with a formatter. See, if I do something like that, I'm going to leave it ugly. And let's see the formatter doing its magic. You see, it corrected the positioning for me. So this is an example of a pipe. Here another example, Elixir rocks, two string split. String split is going to split the string when there is in a list of strings, removing the space. Uppercase all tokens, check the ending, see if it ends with Elixir. You see, on IX, sometimes it's okay to use a pipe for things as simple as that. Best practices. If the arity of a function is more than 1, then make sure you use the parentheses. This doesn't matter much to Elixir, but it matters to other programmers who may misinterpret your code. It does matter when the pipe with the pipe operator though. For example, if we take the third example and remove the parentheses from strings ends with 2, we are met with the following warning. Let's see the warning in real life. I'm not a big fan of removing parentheses for arguments, so I prefer to leave them always. And that's it. That's all they have to say about pipes. It's a way to, yes, they didn't give an example where you have something like, for instance, let's see, I have def my number. So this is a function, my number, that returns 13. And if I call pipe dot my number and send it to something like, I don't remember how to, I believe that if I want to do 2 to the power of 3, then I can, yes, but in that case, yes. So let me just power of 2, and then I do io.puts. No, I can't do that. Yes, I have to do this. Let me format that. And then I have to do mix run. Okay, 169, you see? So when I called here mathpo2, the first argument came from pipe my number. So that's what pipe does. It just replaces the first argument of the second. But you see, if I wanted to do this, the square of 13 is a number, this is not going to work. It's going to say, oh, this is a mistake. It's wrong, because, but if I do something like this, print square, no, print number do, then yes, no, this is not going to work correctly, but pipe print number. Now it's going to work, but you see there's a problem there, because didn't receive the number. So yes, 13 is here. I have to do, I would have to do this. Yes, this is better. Number and this is much better. But then I don't need that longer pipe. It's working, but if I do this pipe number plus 1, it's going to calculate the square of 14. Okay, so there are several ways to use pipe. I have just shown some simple cases. This case is very simple because all functions accept this first one. This one is a zero array function, the other ones have arity 1. Here I have a function with arity 1, but before we've had a case where there was a function with arity 2. And sorry, what's happening? It's here, sorry, it's here. So there is lots of beautiful uses of pipe, and when you read Elixir code, it helps a lot when you know what exactly pipe is doing. And I believe there are some new functions on the latest Elixir version 1.12 that make it pipe even more useful. See you next video.